Did everyone get that sheet? I have it. Okay. So this topic, there's quite a lot for you to, like a lot of activities for you to do for this topic, which is good, so that will hopefully help you understand it better. But I'll just start by going through the PowerPoint. Okay. 5.8 there. So we are learning how to apply everything we've done so far to navigation problems with bearings. Okay, converting compass bearings to true bearings and understanding what those two different things are, and then worded problems and drawing diagrams. Sometimes there's multiple steps. You have to use various geometry rules and stuff. Okay. All right. Bearings. Have you all heard of bearings as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might have done it in geography or something. So it's like determining direction and like using angles to determine direction. Typically like navigation. So these questions typically you'll have a boat going this way or that way, or you'll have someone walking or traveling and then looking at what direction they went. Okay, as I mentioned, these are the two types. So knowing what they both are and how to calculate them and how to swap between the two types is really important. So compass bearings or conventional bearings, we start with either north or south. So we're never going to start with east or west, we're going to start from north or from west from there.
Never eat Euclid.
Never eat soggy weeklies, yep, that one works for me. I actually don't mind soggy weeklies, just saying. If you put sugar on or sultanas, they're not bad. Okay, so we're always going to start here or there, and then from wherever we start, we're either going to go this way, or we're going to go this way, or if we start south, we're going to go that way or that way. Okay, and you're going to label the angle in the direction that you're moving. So always start north or south. If you can get that right to begin with, you're like 80% of the way. Okay. So compass bearings, this is the other one. No, it's not. This is still the first one, my bad. Yeah, so we've got north, south, and then we've got an angle coming away from north or coming away from south. Okay, this is the other one. True bearings. We are always starting from north for true bearings. So compass bearings north or south, true bearings north only. And we only move in a clockwise direction. Okay? So as long as you're doing that, you're okay. And it will be expressed in 3 digits. So if you get up to here, you're going to have sort of single digits or double digits, like, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, etc. Once you get to 100 degrees, it's now 3 digits. However, we want to include these 3 digits here. So if it's there, 25 degrees, say, we would just put a 0 in front, just to make it 3 digits. Or if it's 90, you'd put 0, 90. Does that make sense? Yeah. Just to get it to 3 digits, just put a 0 in front. Obviously, the rest of them going around will already have 3 digits, so that's fine. Yeah, so 0 in front, and then the little T tells you that it's true, which means you're starting north and you're moving in a clockwise direction. There's another example. So if you've come all the way around 250 degrees in a clockwise direction and you ended up there, that's 250 degrees true. Okay, so let's practice converting them from compass bearings to true bearings. So think about visualizing your head. North, 25 degrees east. This is a compass bearing. We're starting north and we're moving in the east direction and we're moving 25 degrees. So these slides seem to have all of the workings out on them, so I don't have to do too much. But we can see here, it's given us the answer. Oh, that's annoying. So we started north, we've gone 25 degrees, and if we were converting that to true bearings, it's kind of the same thing. You're starting north, you're going in a clockwise direction. So it'll be 0 to 5 degrees true. Okay, let's do this one without the T means for true bearings. Let's do this one without the solution. So south 10 degrees west. Where's our south?
180.
180?
190.
Oh, 190. Okay. You're getting ahead of the answer, but I think you're correct, so that's good. So we're starting south. We're going 10 degrees in the west direction. Should look like this. And converting that to true bearings will be starting north and going all the way in the clockwise direction. So what angle have we moved through? 190, exactly. So 180 gets us there, and that extra 10 makes it 190. Does that make sense? Hopefully the diagram says the same thing. Yes. Cool. Understand? Oh, whoops. My bad. Okay. North, 67.5 degrees west. Okay, so we're starting north. Now remember that true bearings, we go clockwise, right? In the east direction. But this compass bearing is moving anti-clockwise, it's moving west. So we're going to go 67.5 degrees west. That is probably not accurate, but that's okay. That is what this represents, okay? Now, how would you convert that to true bearings? Because remember, true bearings go around clockwise. Yeah? 392.5, okay. I don't know straight away if that's right. That's probably right. So we start here. We go in a clockwise direction. What do we get to when we get to this point?
270.
270, good. And then you've got this extra distance. What's that angle in there?
99.
Awesome. You can just teach this. So 90 minus 67.5 is what you have here. And what does that give us? 22.5. So we're going to add that onto the 270. And that should give us 292.5 degrees. And then we put the true. Remember that bit. Okay? You can also do it subtracting the 67.5, but same. Everyone understanding okay? There's a lot of examples. I might have to skip some. Okay, now converting the other way around from true to compass. So let's start by looking at what the true one would look like. Starting north, always start north for true. We move in the clockwise direction. 135. So it'll be like there somewhere.
45.
Okay, since it's in the lower half, if we convert it to compass, it'd be better to start from south and then go that way. Yeah, have you got the answer, Ravi? The south, is it 45?
Yeah.
Okay. 45, and then you put east because we're moving in this east direction. Okay? Ta-da! Everyone understand that? Okay. All right. Oops, not bad. Okay, 310. So for a true bearing, we go all the way down to there. 310. And that would be T. Okay. And convert that to compass bearings. What's the angle in here?
50.
Yeah, 50, that's right. You know, a full circle's 360, so that must be 50. So how would I write that as compass bearings?
N50 W.
And 50.
W west.
Yeah, awesome, good job. And 50 west. Okay, moving that way. Cool. Yes.
I got a question.
Yeah.
If the degree is 45.
Yeah.
We say N45 or maybe N45.
No, you always start north or south. So it would always be N first, and then whatever direction you go, and then up, or south first, and then, yeah, always start north or south. Good question. Okay. So, a little bit like the previous chapter on, what was the previous chapter? Elevation and depression. Something that's really key in these questions is actually the English, the language. So little words like from or to are going to make all the difference. So if they say, oh, there's a hiker walking from Camp A to the mountain, and then they say their bearing from the mountain back to Camp A is this, then that's actually going from here to there. Whereas if they say the bearing from Camp A towards the mountain is that, then, you know, it's coming from a different end. So be really aware of where the bearing is coming from, which side it's coming from. Okay. Direction of arrow obviously helps. Okay. Bearing A from F. Right. Okay. There's this fantastic website that actually walks you through the whole process, and you can like visually see it, and you can move the diagram to like experiment and understand the angles. So the link's on the lesson plan. I'll just get through the rest of the questions, and then I'm going to let you go ahead and explore that website. Okay, let's do this example. A ship leaves port heading north 30 degrees east. Is that compass or true bearings? Compass? For 6 kilometers as shown. It's not shown, but I'll show it. That's okay. I'm sure it's, if I press the button, it'll be the next one. Okay, so let's just do a little diagram. So this is port, I'll call it P, heading north 30 degrees east. So we make our compass from this point. Hello. Thank you. Okay, so north 30 degrees east, we start north, we go 30 degrees in the east direction. Da-da-da-da. And we end up here. And this, what's this distance here?
6 degrees. Kilometer.
6 kilometers, great. Okay. So now they want to know how far north or south is it from the starting point. So once you've correctly got your diagram, the rest is just everything you've done so far, trigonometry. So if I redraw that diagram, we've got our 6 kilometers here. We've got 30 degrees there, which means this degree here is 30. And from that, you can find any directions you want, any distances, okay? I'll make sure that this is correct. Draw a suitable triangle. Have I done it wrong? Oh, no. Oh, so I've done a slightly different triangle, but the answers will be the same. Yeah, so if you did this angle here, this would be 60. But either way, you're going to end up with the same result. Okay?
什么问题呢？哦，问距离啊。
So it's also good with these type of questions to always give your answer back as a sentence. And again, this is where you need to be really careful of from and to and starting points and that type of thing. Yeah.
Do we have to say it's correct?
It depends what the question asks, but no. Yeah, the question will tell you how many decimal places, but you don't need to say that. I kind of skimmed over that. Is that okay? Did you all get it? All right, summary on how to approach these questions. Wow. Draw a diagram as accurate as possible. Label it. Find where the right angle triangles can go. That will assist you in solving the question. Identify which sides they are asking about. Use trigonometry, sine, cos, and tan to calculate the unknowns. Give your answer in the context of the question. Let's have a go at this one. Okay, I'm going to let you do this one. I'll give you 5 minutes to try it, and then we will do it together, okay? So, have some paper out and have a go at this one, please. This question has multiple parts. So that makes it really harder, but try and have a go at this one. Have a go at this one. You understand?
就是说在这题可能先是以这个飞了这么远，然后再以这个点来做个中心点，然后再去我猜应该
So it would be like 120 points.
Yeah. I understand other than line from the middle point or
Oh, okay. So imagine that you're like a satellite.
所以他们就是这样飞的，然后问你它离这个水平线向哪了多远？
So do you want to have a go?
向哪了多远？
So just do the first bit and what about the second bit? Let's just get the first bit. And then after you've done that, you can try the second bit.
to draw compass.
Yes, that's a good place to start.
300。
And so because it's a true bearing, it always starts from north and goes clockwise.
好多少是什么意思啊？就是比如说，就是到这一点，离这个水平线能多远？我猜是这个。 是吗？我不知道。
Okay, so that's the angle that it travels. So the actual light of the plane is on this side. You might want to make it bigger. Yes, because now yes. Now that we've done the first step, from the same point, we start the rest of the joint on the new bearing. So from here, you do a new compass and you start again. No, that's yeah. So it's like two separate steps. Step to there and there, and the next step to there. Yeah.
When you do that, because you travel to 195K in that bearing, and you choose it in that bearing. You can just have one of them. Or you have to rotate it so that.
You might be able to, but it's better to do it in two different steps. So I'll start to show you how
然
we
后就
use
是两个直角三角形，根据看起来。
So this is like a typical question you'll get on a cat or something because it's got multiple stages. Okay, so we start here. Wherever you start, that's where you draw your compass. Okay? Do we all hear that? Wherever you start, that's where you draw your compass. Okay, so we go 195 kilometers on a bearing of 102 degrees and 11 minutes.
Diagram.
So I'm gonna put that about there.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay,
Ouais.
that's the angle. And we do this for 195 kilometers. Okay, so the journey is from here to here. This is the trajectory, the bearing of the journey follows this angle. Okay, there's now a second part of the journey. So we start again from this point now. We now have new information. From this point, we now go 104 kilometers. So I start a new compass and I go 104 kilometers on a bearing of 213 degrees and 22 minutes. So that will be maybe about there, to 30 degrees. Okay, and we do that for 104 kilometers. Okay, my diagram is not very accurate.
What do you mean by this?
This is 22 degrees 11.
12 degrees and 11 seconds.
Right. Okay. Fine. You can
We all
use
kind
it.
of get to that point? Those of us who are following along? Okay, so if we extract some triangles out of this, we get this triangle here, this is 195. What would this angle here be? If it's 102 degrees 11 minutes, what would this angle there be?
77 degrees. No,
78.
77.
I-
And
No, I don't know.
one or two,
你要看照相机。
11.
上面上